Whatever comes, I'm ready.
A huge polished disc looms before you. A mirror, one that was used to wrest your memories from you. Your prayers fade away into the nothingness of the mirror. Unacknowledged, you feel your goddess's presence once again. As her chosen, you have already made the ultimate offering. Now all you need to do is claim a reward. Where once the mirror showed nothing, there is now something. Memories, experiences, skills. The sting of the rod washes over you again and again, like some cruel, endless tide. But you shall not cry out, or let tears bead your eyes. You shall persevere. The memory fades away, yet it leaves its mark on your mind. The dark mirror seems to turn dormant, its hunger sated.
What now?
A huge polished disc looms before you. A mirror, one used by the Sharans to memories from the minds of others. You feel a presence, dark and ancient. It approves of your fealty. The mirror's emptiness seems to draw you into a stupefying embrace. Your thoughts, feelings, memories, they grow slow and drowsy, drifting away from each other. You must surrender some part of yourself. But what?
Best. At your command.
A huge polished disc looms before you. A mirror, one used by the Sharans to plunder memories from the minds of others. You feel a presence, dark and ancient. The mirror's emptiness, you must surrender some part of yourself.
Can't give up now.
Something precious was surrendered. Already you cannot recall still though. For whatever was lost, something, you feel the presence of something ancient and unknowable. It seems to where once the mirror showed nothing, there is on either side your ranks start to buckle under the enemy onslaught. You unleash a battle cry and push back, rallying the troops. The memory fades away, yet you feel its influence linger in your body. The dark mirror seems...
Have a lot on my mind. And well, in it. Yankee. There's something in that debris.
The unworthy had... The Mother Superior...
I am sent. Lead us to Lady
I
Shah's
swear myself to Shadowheart, the Night Singers.
I live to serve
The Shah has spoken. I live to serve her chosen vessel. Chosen vessel.
I am servant. Lead us to Lady Shah's
live to serve Lady Shadowheart. She speaks with the Night Singer's voice. Lady Shah has blessed us with a new leader. I live to serve.
I swear myself to Shadowheart, the Night Singers. Choose.
I live to serve Lady Shadowheart. She speaks
I am
with the Night Singer's voice.
Lead us to Lady Shah's final victory.
Chosen vessel.
Lady Shah, blessed.
Behind those crates, it looks like there's no...
place seems so familiar.
Don't mind if I do.
That little hideaway that we found in the cloister, it almost felt like I'd found a piece of my childhood. A childhood I don't truly remember. But remember it or not, I felt right at home there. Surrounded by books and night orchids. Well, can you imagine what it would have been like growing up in that place? Endless training, no privacy, facing scorn wherever I looked. I can very easily imagine I needed somewhere to escape to, if I was to survive. Nocturne and I must have come here a lot. We probably had plenty we wanted to hide from. Anyway, I think that little hideaway helped shape who I am, as much as any sermon or training did. Funny the things that influence you.
This is the Night Singer's will. I'll live to serve.
I live to serve Lady Shadowheart. She speaks with the Night Ruler's
Lady
voice.
Shah has blessed us.
May the darkness protect you.
You wish to consult me?
Is some...
Go ahead.
What can I do for you?
You're full up. Dismiss someone first. Good. I'll...
Oh, you again. If you want a broadsheet, I'd advise acquiring one sharpish. We're running low. Printer issues, says Etvard.
What's the first thing you want to do after we say
Stay back and stay calm. I'm warning you. On the list.
It was you and brilliant dog.
Lightbringer Gortash will show us the way.
What about Esther's call? Now, don't believe anything Kate over there tells you. She's an awful liar. Don't get me wrong. I like a wee gossip as much as the rest, but Caitlin does get a bit carried away with the tall tales.
You want the who's who and the what's what? Speak to Karis. She's always got the best goss. None of it's been wrong yet. Found anything interesting in today's broadsheet, Karis? What about Esther's column? She always has something juicy in the Gazette.
Still watching every Baldurian home.
It's honestly amazing. I'd have thought Karis's gossip would have been wrong at least once, but no. Always bang on.
I would love to have seen Gortash's coronation, but I would have to have skipped the after feast. I'm on a strict diet. I'm on the water-deep water diet, you know. 12 bottles of pure aqua per day.
Afternoon. Gortash, an archduke. Saw him once at a distance. Looked like too much of a pipsqueak to fill those boots. Don't tell anyone I called Archduke Gortash a pipsqueak, all right? Thanks.
Once Gortash clears up the cultists, I still have to clean the rabble off the streets.
When I think about the poor refugees starving in Rivington, I could just weep. I believe I'll drown my tears in another brandy. Brandy is the cure for most ills, I do believe.
Vincent here is a wastrel and a scapegrace, but he does amuse me. Well, if you left, you must be back again. My, but how I amuse myself.
Welcome, traveller. Remember, this ain't the blushing mermaid. It's the elf song. So behave yourself. You want trouble? Take it down to the Guildhall, tough buckets. Not here.
On days like this, I miss the forest. I used to scamper amongst my woodland friends, if you can believe it. Here, Not a squirrel in sight. Sorry, stranger, for getting maudlin about the forest before. I'm not on my best.
Tears balls. Just lost the best job I ever had. Easy work in the upper city. But you don't care. And why should you? Sorry I said anything. You haven't heard of any open positions for an event planner, have you? No, of course not. Just look at you. Why do I even bother?
The service here is worse than ever. What do you have to do to get a drink around here? The servers aren't paying any attention. I could walk without paying my bill and they'd never notice.
You talk about the honor of your order, but what about my honor? I made a deal.
Stug, if you want to join the Vigilant Knights, you have to quit beating people up.
I'm supposed to bust up this guy what owes money to Uktar of the Guild, but Gerva says if I want to join her order, that's a no-go. But I already took the money for it from Uktar, so I gotta follow through. It's like an oath or something. And I know you understand oaths, Gerva.
What am I going to tell the Vigilant Knights, Doug? That you're knee-breaking for goodness?
See? Look, Gerva, I'll only break his left knee. You can come along and make sure I don't overdo it. For hell, you know?
Mardin Stones. I hate this a lot, but you're my only brother after all. Very well. Let's get this over with.
Still here, stranger? Me too. Not yet ready to face up to what I have to do, like...
Just one more, Stug, and then we'll go.
Hello, old friend. Oh, so I assume... I used to know everybody around town, but now I'm a new man. Messed up is what I was before. I was a playwright who'd lost the will to create. Now I see just how little that matters. Hello! A worried man, a playwright who lost the will to write. Now I worry no more. Can't write a word? What does it matter?
Try get fresh tomatoes in the city understand. See Alan at the bar for drinks. I'm busier than a two-pecker goat. Timor's tonsils. I'm even busier than before.
From one warrior to another, I must say, it's just embarrassing the way the Flaming Fist lets this murderer go around killing people and getting away with it. You don't need subtlety to sort these matters out, just persistence. That's what I told Commander Portier, anyway. Commander Portier says she already has some investigators she trusts. Soft-talking namby-pambies, I'd wager. But when they fail, and they will, count on it, she knows where to find Dame Gizarm. Then, it'll be my turn.
Janet.
You don't solve a murder by talk. While you're talking, the killer's out there, killing again.
I sure wouldn't want to be one of the Flaming Fists. They got the shittiest job in town. Believe me, I know something about knocking heads together. Of course, if I was one of the Fists, I'd make sure things got straightened out in these streets double quick.
Just between us, I don't believe everything I hear. Just wait.
If it were up to me, I'd replace all the Flaming Fists with Steel Watchers. Yeah, I'll take the metal cops over the flesh and blood brutes any day of the month.
As far as I'm concerned, Lord Gortash gets the benefit of the doubt. Remember when we could just go down to the tavern and enjoy a few hands of cards?
I've been thinking about it. No, I feel bad about all them refugees, but we just can't let them flood into the city. Hells, I didn't drive them refugees out of their homes. The Absolute did that.
That puffed up parvenu, Gortash, an archduke. Gortash may have made it to the throne, but from what I hear, he won't last long.
Archduke? Lord Gortash is a trifle young for that, don't you think? Not that anyone cares what you think, or me, for that matter. Was I rude to you before?
Snappy dresser, that Willoughby. Though he should lose the monocle. I hope this comedian is as good as they say he is. If the Absolute is going to kill us all, I want to go out laughing.
I am hopeful that we shall be thoroughly entertained. I hear this fellow is monstrously droll. I say, this Willoughby person has a smashing monocle. What?
Look away. Act like you don't know me. Come on, be a pal. Hey, I'm keeping out of trouble. Don't draw attention to me, all right? Hey.
Get ready. I hear this guy is really good. My buddy Roanoke almost pissed himself laughing.
This dwarf in the audience matches the description of that serial killer. He bears watching.
What in the hell's are you staring at? I got spinach in my teeth. Isn't it? Got it at Carmen's, if you must know. Now, button it, I want to hear this guy. This guy is funny. I like his monocle. Anyone who wears a monocle is all right with me. In fact, I should get a monocle.
This dwarf in the audience.
What in the hell's are you staring at?
Welcome to the Elf Song Traveller Tavern. No, wait. That's backwards. Anyway, my dad tells the jokes here. Sometimes they're funny. Hello again, traveller. If you know any good jokes, my dad could use a...
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You want to play along? Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambium. That's right, I got fiend zoned. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The Elf Song patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead, but not literally. Got me? Got me with an ancient jest that's older than I am. Ho! Hang on. This should be against the rules. Are you kidding? Come on!
Cheers, whistles, and applause. You're almost shocked.
Yeah, you're hilarious. Now get out of here before I lose my job. Second best? Me? Maybe it's time for this old boy to find a new grift.
Haha, for once Dad lost. Maybe he can retire some of those jokes now. Though I do like the one about killing the drow. Haha, for once.
Now that was funny. I needed a good laugh. Grim times, a stranger.
Is some...
I say,
This guy was funnier the other night. Of course, I had more to drink then.
You're not really listening to this clown, are you? The lights are much more interesting.
You look closely at the young woman. Dilated pupils and palpitations. She's a silk root abuser.
Wow. And here I thought you looked like a nice one. Guess I was wrong.
Smells divine.
You look closely at the young woman.
No, mate. I'm all out.
Drink up, Blas. We're celebrating. If you won't drink with me, I bet this stranger will. Right, stranger?
It's Chloe's favourite, plum prosecco. I'd rather drink almost anything else, frankly.
I'm Clovia Throkes. Pleased to meet you. Our son Gaspar has finally found himself a proper job.
Aye, security at the Steel Watch Foundry. But I still wish he'd taken up the family business.
Now, Blas, you know Gaspar never had the patience for all the stitching a tailor has to do.
Here, you can't talk to Chloe that way, you vagabond. Take that back, or else. Fight? With you? No. Come on, Chloe. Let's head home.
No, Blas, I've been trying to tell you something all night. I'm leaving you. I'm starting a new life with Tamia. I'm going to sell the business, The money we used to start it was mine in the first place. I'm afraid that's it. For throats, for cloaks. Oh, dear. The bottle's empty. Let's have another and talk about it.
I think I need to take a walk. In a minute.
I thought you were going for a walk, Blas.
What? Oh, you're still here. Maybe you should take the walk.
A new Archduke? Fancy. Never had one of them before. If you're gonna hang around, you should be drinking to the new Archduke.
Gortash, Archduke of Baldur's Gate. I hear he's moved into the penthouse at Worm's Rock. That place must cost a fortune. Per diem. Worm's Rock Penthouse. There must be some way to get a piece of that.
I think I used to like the smell.
Thanks again, stranger. Ilmater guide you.
Pardon me, sir. You look prosperous. I'll bet you have someone who'd like a nice piece of jewellery. At discount price. For a good cause. Escape. Escape from Baldur's Gate for my husband and me. Lord Gortash wants Marek's head, so we have to get out. There's a smuggler's sloop leaving for Waterdeep with 2 berths left. But the captain wants a fortune for him. This necklace is all I have. You think so? I wish I shared your optimism. But I can't. For Marek's sake. Goodbye.
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Up to it! Get in there! Killing's killing. Don't say you love your work if you ain't sticking by it. Real bull spawn would kill them rats. Oh, go on. Nothing better to practice your skills on than a few rats. Start the scourge fixing.
Hello, servant ape. Would you kill those rats, please? Their presence vexes me. Yeah, this...
Rovia burned the bullier base again, and now I have to scrub the pot. Some chef he is. I don't care what Revere says. A turner and a spatula aren't the same thing. No.
Look, Tambourine. A servant comes to help us. Oh, kill those rats, would you? When they're dead, the other servants will feed us. Back again. We're trying to relax here. Oh, kill those rats.
The cellars are just down the stairs. There, you will find my old lodgings.
victims await. A wise move. What next?
There's a hidden door that leads further in. The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks.
Still breathing, despite everything. On the other side, you will find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
Awakened. Vlaakith's forces are near.
Githyanki, Vlaakith has found us. Get rid of them, quickly!
We will be ready.
Lae'zel, glad you could join us. The Kithraki have spread word of that artifact that you carry. Tell me, Lae'zel of Kalir, what reward do you think the Astral Prism will fetch once I pluck it from your corpse and present it to Vlaakith? What honors, what riches will the Undying Queen grant me when I hand her the failed prince?
Stand down. It is on our Queen's sacred order that I keep the prism close.
The Undying Queen cares not for who delivers her the prism and the traitor prince within. All that matters is that it is delivered. The The false heir's head will make a fine trophy for Vlaakith. As for you, I will leave nothing behind but meat and shattered bone. Tamar Zala Vlaakith!
Be true.
Fresh orders? Too easy.
For the Queen!
Victory awaits.
Your command? Simple. Alat das.
Confucio! Confucio!
Don't waste a step.
time to strike. Make way! You bow, or you break.
On your command.
Confucio!
Have to keep going.
Swift and lethal.
Blackhead is relentless. You handled it well. Let us hope she exhausts her forces.
I'll feel that one later.
Something over there.
What's that?
I'll give it a shot.
Is something...
My old home. Thank you for bringing me back. Look around.
You'll find some of my things still intact, perhaps even useful to you. Rascal's collar. My poor four-legged friend. Their lives are so brief, so simple, and yet full. A recipe for fiddlehead soup. A favorite meal of mine, when I had need of meals like that.
What's that?
An old container for brains. Empty. Shame. It would have been nice to find one to sustain me now. The chains I used to bind my meals. Villains and lawbreakers. You see, I tried to exercise morality where I could. There she is, in all her glory. Duke Belin Stelmane, my old partner. My cutlery set, a gift from my mother. The butter knife is missing, but otherwise it looks to be complete. I don't need it anymore.